the next one?
There are 5 kind of key steps you need to take to get your garden ready for the winter. And if you do them now, you're going to set yourself up for an amazing growing year next year.
So step 1 is all about clearing the beds, and now is the perfect time to do it.
If you leave stuff in the beds, you tend to get a build-up of pests and diseases and things which you want to avoid. So it's really about getting all the stuff out of the bed that needs to come out now. But the other thing that it does, and this is the really important bit, we need to clear out so that we can actually start to work on the nutrition in the soil, replacing the nutrition that we took out of the soil this year, which is the next step.
Step 2 is all about feeding the soil. There are 3 key ways of replenishing the soil.
Yeah, so the first one we're going to do is farmyard manure, right? So you can buy farmyard manure in bags in your garden centre. So we're going to put a layer about 2-3 inches thick on top of the soil and let the worms do the job of digging that into the soil over the winter.
Nice.
Second option is seaweed. So again, available for free on your local beach. Again, it's going to be a much bulkier layer on top of the soil, but it will also rot down into the soil over the winter, and it's an amazing soil.
And we don't need to wash it or anything. You just whack it on, a bit of sand and salt water and all.
Exactly. Third thing is we're going to use a green manure called rye grass, which basically will just sprinkle the seed on top of the soil. Really easy, and it'll
no broadcasting, no.
Oh, you
Sprinkles.
broadcast it. Nice.
We need to protect the nutrients that we're putting down, don't we? Because otherwise it'll just get washed or blown away.
Absolutely. So what I use at home, and we use here a lot of here, is we use black plastic. So it's literally like putting your veg beds to bed for the winter.
Nice.
And then finally, it'll also warm up the soil. You get amazing earthworm activity underneath the plastic. And the soil is all set up for a full year's growing. But we'll have to do very, very little with the soil next year, and it'll be lovely and crumbly and friable as well.
Oh, perfect. So step 3, crop rotation. Guess what? I sense a teacher moment coming on.
How did you guess? So yeah, it's all about just grouping the kind of the main veg together into families, and then you move the families around every year in your garden. If you grow the same thing in the same bed every year, you get a build-up of pests and diseases in the soil. And so by moving everything around, you're kind of staying ahead of that. So it's the cornerstone of organic growing.
So everything moves in a clockwise.
Everything moves clockwise.
rotation.
So I have a lovely little notebook at home. I write all this down religiously. I know where everything's going.
Too. So step 4 is all about cleaning, tidying and organising.
Yeah.
So Michael Kelly, tell me the truth, have you ever actually done this?
Never, ever, ever, not even once done that. But this is probably why I have to replace all my tools so often, because I don't do that. So I suppose it's probably a good idea.
Okay, you know what, dude? There's a first time for everything. Okay. Step 5, ordering your seeds. Whatever that means.
You've never ordered seeds, have you?
No, I have never ordered seeds. Why would I?
I think how people order seeds says a lot about their personality type. The couple of bits of advice I would give to people is, first, if you're a beginner grower, pick 5 things that you want to eat and focus on them in the first year. If you're a bit more of an experienced grower, always try and pick 1 or 2 things outside your comfort zone that you've never done before. But the biggest thing, I think, is just have fun with it, because this is like your chance to kind of clean the slate, start again, do everything right, imagine what the amazingness is going to be like next year.
Oh, nice, the sense of anticipation.
Yeah, and just get stuck in and enjoy it.
Well, enjoy your nights in reading your seed catalogues.